In this video tutorial we're going to cover how to rerun a heat in GrandPrix Race Manager, but not to rerun all the racers for that heat. This tutorial is using version 22 of the software. However, what we will cover applies to other versions of GrandPrix Race Manager. In our video for step 9, we covered how to do a heat rerun. If you are using the pro version of the software and are using times scoring, we suggest that you check out that video to see how to do a partial rerun of a heat. This video is intended for those using the light version of the software and those that are running version 20 or earlier of the software. However, if you are scoring by points, you need to perform a full heat rerun. So, this video will not apply to you. With points scoring, the results are based on finish order. All racers for that heat will need to be represented in the rerun. If you are times scoring, why would you want to rerun only some racers in a heat instead of just running the whole heat over? Well, the more a vehicle runs down the track, the performance of the vehicle can change. Lubrication breaks down, wheels can misalign, and so on. In that case, it would be better to only rerun the vehicle or vehicles that were impacted by an issue and not those that were not impacted. Maybe that issue was some debris on the track, a problem with the track itself, a vehicle interfering with other vehicles, or so on. The procedure to only do a partial heat rerun is basically to use the test and tie break mode, note down the times for the rerun vehicles, then manually edit the heat's results to reflect the new times for the rerun vehicles. We will go ahead and demonstrate that procedure. First, navigate to the heat that needs to be rerun. Decide which vehicle or vehicles need to be rerun. Load those vehicles to the track in the same lanes that they were in originally. Click on the tree button and select the test/tie break option. This will fill the screen with generic racers. Go ahead and run this heat as you normally would. Note, you may need to press on the escape key of the keyboard once all vehicles have finished to get the timer to send the results for this heat. Note down the timer times for the vehicles that you just reran. Click on the tree button again. Select the applicable race group or master schedule option if using master scheduling. Navigate back to the problematic heat. Click on the manual results button. This may be a small button with a 1, 2, 3 icon. Enter the new elapsed times for the racers that were rerun. Click on the save button when done. Now, you will see the heat showing the new times for the applicable racers and the old times for the racers that were not rerun. With that heat rerun, you can continue on with the rest of your race. This concludes this video on how to do a partial heat rerun when using the light version of the software or any version earlier than 21.